Christians, are you just informed or are you actually living out justice? Jesus didn't scroll past injustice. He didn't sit back and stay informed. He acted. So why do so many of us settle for just knowing what's wrong instead of being part of the solution? Think about it. Jesus confronted corruption, challenged religious hypocrisy, and uplifted the outcast. His ministry wasn't just words, it was action. If we claim to follow Christ, we have to move from awareness to engagement in the issues that break God's heart. Now, being socially justice conscious and being informed are important aspects of living out one's faith as a Christian in today's chaotic political and cultural environment. However, they serve different roles in a believer's life and approach to the world. So let's look at some definitions of social justice and the core functions of being socially justice conscious versus being an informed Christian. The dictionary definition of social justice is that it's the view that everyone deserves equal economic, political, and social rights and opportunities. However, when we look at the biblical definition of social justice, it reflects God's character, who is just, loving, and compassionate towards the weak and vulnerable. A core element of biblical justice is advocating for the poor, the widows, the orphans, and the oppressed. It's ensuring they receive justice, they have their needs met, and it ensures fair treatment for all. In essence, being socially justice conscious is rooted in biblical principles of justice, mercy, and loving one's neighbor. It's about focusing on addressing systemic issues like poverty, racial reconciliation, and inequality and oppression. It emphasizes tangible action, advocacy, service, and standing against injustice. Let's dig a little deeper. The prophets made it clear that righteousness isn't just about personal piety, but also about how we treat others, especially the marginalized. In Isaiah 1:17, it says, "Learn to do right, seek justice, defend the oppressed, take up the cause of the fatherless, plead the case of the widow." Amos 5:21 and 24, one of my favorite passages, says, God rejects empty religious rituals and says, "But let justice roll on like a river, righteousness like a never-failing stream." And in Micah 6:8, he said, "What is good? And what does the Lord require of you? To act justly and to love mercy and to walk humbly with your God." Now, being informed as a Christian is about understanding political, cultural, and societal issues through a biblical lens. It focuses on discerning truth, avoiding deception, and engaging with wisdom rather than reacting emotionally. It's grounded in scriptures like Proverbs 4:7, "Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom," and Hosea 4:6, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge." It also involves careful engagement with news, history, and biblical perspectives on current events.